Yeah. What's everyone think?
I liked it. I think that we can do a lot with it, but it didn't really have a very clear story.
So you're saying we should rewrite some of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
I think about rewriting some of it.
That would be cool.
Well, it depends what you're doing, because it depends if you're doing it for the storyline or you're doing it to create your own storyline, if that makes sense.
It's not to create our own storyline, carry on the storyline, but make it more clearer. And maybe inject lines from the beginning into the middle.
Yeah, like mix it up a bit.
Mix it up a bit.
So what was your original idea for the beginning?
Whose?
Yours.
That you like literally invented?
Mine?
Yeah.
I did the first interview between Emma and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Right.
First interview that they had with that.
Which is like in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
What page? Have you got a page number?
It's 25. There's one thing I'm like.
What? So we'll start. What do you think start with the
No, this was
interview?
just sort of an idea of where to go.
Yeah.
I thought have them quite naturalistic, like on stage. Because they're just talking really, aren't they?
And then I went to the beginning monologues and mixed it all up and rewound it and stuff like that, because we don't have a boy anyway, so we can't really.
Yeah, I was thinking Jo could just be a girl.
Yeah. It was just a mix up of.
Yeah, I think we should cut John out completely.
Depends what you want to do, because
John
my structure wasn't really
is the
meant to
dad.
be about a storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have to
didn't
include John.
Because that was like the experimental stuff,
Yeah.
not having the storyline.
Yeah.
So it depends what everyone wants to do.
No, I like the idea of mixing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like probably having the end at the beginning and then the beginning at the end.
Yeah, like mixing it all up and stuff.
Yeah.
I like the monologues at the beginning.
Yeah,
I like
really
the
like
mum's monologue. That's my favourite one. I like the mum.
I really like the end where she can read.
Yeah.
And then the contrast if she can't read.
I like the end monologue from the was it the dad who speaks at the end?
Yeah, that's the bit that I've got at the
That's
end
my
of my
favourite.
structure, when he says, I don't want people to think, and it goes from there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're brave.
It depends.
Like the without flowers, tied to lampposts and cuddly toys left in the rain, like that bit. I think that's really cool.
It depends if you want to convey the storyline or just a theme.
I think the
It's completely
theme.
two different.
What is the theme? I don't know, I've got a theme of words. You know, it's the stimulus, the fact that she can't read and then like all the words. And then
Like
at the
I
end
said,
the
like-
words are clear.
Yeah, because I was saying, wasn't I, for multimedia, like when I watched Curious Case of Dog in the Night, because he's got Asperger's, there was constantly like numbers jumbled.
Yeah.
So we could have that bit of weird words and like a
Because I
backstory.
said about maybe doing like a section with the letter, like
Yeah, so like letters and words.
like a section with the letter that could be quite physical for like.
And I've got
Yeah, I really like that.
Physical.
there's a word
Something physical.
she keeps saying, what's her name? Emma. Keeps saying, you keep going on about those fucking letters. And she's like, well, I can't read.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yes.
And it doesn't, you don't figure out till the end that she can't read as well.
I suppose you could focus on words, actually, what Don said, because that's quite a good idea, because a lot of it is like I'm in the beginning bit and stuff, big bulky monologues.
Yeah, massively.
Innit?
Massively.
And it's
John's
like,
got a massive one, Joe's got a massive one, and Mary's
it's the
got a massive
words,
one.
what they're saying.
And there's some
And
real
Emma
like.
has, yeah. That's
Even I see in the monologues like there's some really important like lines, and then some of it you don't need. If we just say the important lines and get it out
Get rid
there.
of the rest.
And
So
get
what,
the
do you
rest
reckon
of
we should go through the
cut
monologues
rest.
now and just start with what?
Well, what sort of a structure does everyone, what do you want to do? If we does everyone want to work around the theme of like words?
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
quite cool.
Because even if you do like say the beginning scene or whatever scene and you want to keep that naturalistic, like what you said, Don, it's still words, because she's saying like, if there's one thing I'm an expert on, it's this and this and this and this, and like talking like this.
Oh, I really like a bit where they're like, how did these two characters collide? I thought you could have two role players of get a boy acting and get a girl acting and then show them together clashing. Do you know, it's like separate and then one video to show them stab them.
That would be cool.
That'd be good to use some multimedia.
Yeah. I think if we get multimedia in there, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I did like natural mixed with the scenes, multimedia, physical bits.
It'd be quite good.
Because the experimental stuff's like what Dawn likes, the physical stuff's what
we
you
like.
multimedia stuff. And then,
Well, I was thinking, like, you know where she says here, I loved it, on the whiskey, I drink that, Shivers for Gold, Cinnamon Sanzo, Tanqueray Gin, I love the names, Nolly Pratt. But actually saying that, someone could be like side stage or off stage, like spelling it out. So she could be like Tanqueray Gin, so it would be like TANQUERAY
spelling
like sort of spell it out.
I love it, yeah.
and they say they want like an American spelling.
Yeah.
That would be good.
I would love a whiteboard and writing things on there.
Yeah.
Or a blackboard.
Or a flip chart.
Do you know what though? You can make that constant throughout. Everyone writes something on it. Just all the thing.
Or for even the experimental bit, if you wanted your side in it, literally write down what you're thinking at that minute on the whiteboard.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like the autobiographical thing.
So are we going to have set characters?
No.
This is what I'm saying. If you're doing a
Everyone want to focus
storyline,
on.
if you're doing a storyline, then you'd have to have
Then you did, but if we've got a
doing it like an
theme,
experimental type
I don't
thing.
think we should.
I think we should kind of focus it around the mum and Emma.
Yeah.
So are we going to actually have the storyline of her killing the boy? Is that going to be
I
part
think
of it?
that's part of the basis of the story. Not to
Can we have it filmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we have some film in it? Because I would love to do some
Yeah.
filming.
Definitely.
Or editing of film.
Yeah.
And have she getting a guy. Yeah.
It's really good though because like last night in the thing, they had like instead of somebody acting out this bit on film, they did it with like puppetry, piece of they'd made 3 ballerinas on like sticks
Oh, maybe we do that.
and filmed it like that, and even yeah, but it was really effective though because they were because it was obvious that what they were they were made on paper sticks, but it was really effective. It helped the storyline.
You know what we were saying last week
That's
about having
something I do.
candles? My mum has loads of those like battery candles.
What bit did you want candles now, actually?
It was the end.
That was the end for Thingy's speech.
So just a little monologue bit. Can we incorporate Katie Mitchell in this?
But that will be the multimedia.
Yeah.
won't it?
Yeah, we're going to add the
You
multimedia in it.
know, what's her name? Emma is she's on drugs. I really you know when we did them close-up shots? I really think we should do
Some of that. Yeah, we can experiment. We should
style.
We could do like hallucinations
Yeah,
and everything on the screen,
Yeah.
where
Things keep popping in the screen and they're not really there.
and where
something.
you see things but it's not clear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like blurred and like.
We could have it filmed all the way throughout of her it says in the childhood about her drinking and the first time she drank and at the age of
Yeah,
pretty young.
so like that and maybe taking it from that frame and having it
Yeah.
Instead of her
depends if you
talking
wanna
about
use
it.
it all the way through or not.
exactly, but using bits of it and kind of what would she be looking at and how the drugs are frazzling her brain.
Yeah.
Getting kids from my granny age 9.
Age 9, there we go. 4-6 was a bit too young.
Is it? Question: does everyone want to be in it?
Yeah.
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 I don't mind not being in it.
Okay.
I don't mind
think
not
we
being in
should,
it.
She said, didn't she? We don't all have
She
to
said,
be in it.
yeah.
So just
I
a
think we
group
should
of
allocate different roles.
I prefer.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think my
Even though
acting
we're
is
all
my
together,
strongest.
yeah. Even though it's going to be an ensemble anyway.
I thought you meant cast.
Fair enough.
You what, Saz?
I don't think I'm a strong actor.
You are a strong.
No, I
Just
don't
about
know.
that.
Yeah.
Because we're doing it. Yeah, Katie told me I said so. Alright, go after.
So I
So
wouldn't
Sophie
mind.
doesn't want to be.
If I need to be in there, I will. I don't mind. But
You'd
How many
rather.
if you want to take a step back, I don't mind taking a step back.
Yeah, if we figure out who strongly wants to be in it and who doesn't, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could
So
just take,
Sophie could be like the
hallucinations and stuff.
film editor. You
Yeah.
could be the film woman.
You should be the overall director.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Cool.
So it's just starting now, kids. Words.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do you
Should we pick
want to
out
have a
significant
structure before we
words?
go
Yeah,
in?
I think we
like
need a
before we
structure.
start, or
Yeah.
do we think that we should just experiment with different stuff? We've got 7 weeks.
Right. Is this on the 9th?
Nice, and that's it.
19th. Is it 19th?
I can literally see it starting with like, you know, like a black, white, no one on stage, black, white job, you know, like typewriter, you like type letter by letter and it comes up like that, so like one letter comes up on like the projection like, and it makes a word, and that's how it starts.
Yeah.
They did that in Dead Kids songs, wasn't it? The typewriter. It was,
I like the
And it came up on the,
voices off stage as well.
yeah. It's
like
good that we're in the
voiceovers
university
and
theatre because it can actually be
I've
hidden
written
as
it
well.
down that it starts on the 2nd of May,
Yeah,
but
we're on the
only
9th.
two groups. So
So it will
is
be
that the
9th.
last week?
It'll be
I think
9th.
so because I planned my musical theatre assessment to be on the 2nd, so that we can then do this on the 9th.
Well, she normally puts both groups in the last
Yeah.
one because there are 2 of
Okay,
us.
so it'll be the 9th.
9?
It might be on the 9th.
You weren't in class this morning, were you? We had to talk about, we'd like we had to all plan when we were going to be and stuff. Whose group are you in? Oh, sorry. Oh. Whoops.
Forget that we're recording.
Um,
You can cut that bit out.
Yeah. Edit that out.
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, so did we want a structure before we start rehearsing?
I think, yeah,
or-
basic structure.
And do we want to start meeting like on a Wednesday as well, or something?
The thing is, I do work on Wednesday, but like usually I don't. But there's some days that I do.
Just trying to
So we
book
just
the
have
rooms.
to.
Absolutely.
There's not a room.
I think it's just about like
Because we can meet this time, can't we, as well? If you, for whatever reason, you're working on that Wednesday.
Yeah, Thursday,
an
an hour
hour
before, an
after
hour.
lecture.
I reckon if we stick to Thursday, the hour.
Well, to be honest, Thursdays I'm completely free because I don't.
Okay,
want
should we
to
do the hour before and the hour after then? Class?
Yeah.
Should we see if we can get a room for
And then
next Thursday?
if closer to the time we need Wednesdays, we can
Do Wednesdays.
do them.
Where do I need to go?
in terms
I
of
always forget how to
structure,
get on
which
there.
bit should we
I
put
always have to
where?
go to my email. And
Yeah,
just
find it in
Which
the
bit
email.
should we put where?
I don't know, my dear.
Like, should we put the end at the beginning? But it's all got to make like be clear as well.
So, do we like the idea of starting with a typewriter on the screen?
Yeah.
I do like the idea of
I
that.
like the idea.
And if it's
of
like
If it's
quite
on words,
slow.
I think it should start with letters coming up, like because that makes it really clear.
yeah.
Cool. It's like an atonement.
Yeah, yeah. It's 3:30.
I like the idea of them colliding at the end. You know what's his name?
What, the stabbing?
Yeah. And Emma. Both them
What,
like
as in
at
like
the end.
playing it all
Yeah.
at the end after
Yeah.
we've done the whole thing?
After, yeah. But I don't know what he's thinking about that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we could have the candles come on and be like, oh, he's dead. Yeah. Oh, cry.
Well, why don't I just read this out and from each scene everyone says no, yes, and then at least we've got something, and then people can say no, get rid of that, put this in instead.
Yeah.
No, get rid of that, put this in
It
instead.
might change as we go along as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I mean, but it seems as though we've got
Yeah.
the A sort of thing. So the first, for the opening scene, was the conversation between Emma and Elizabeth.
I actually like that.
the one about the
There's
letter.
one thing, no, if
the
there's one
drink.
thing I'm an expert on.
Okay.
The spelling, possibly.
Two, well, you ask stupid fucking questions.
Okay.
To there. And
Have
that
you got
was,
a page number there?
yeah,
25
page
to-
25. I don't know which two, I can't remember. And
then
that can be either quite naturalistic or you can change it to like flip characters or whatever you want.
I think quite naturalistic and have the words all mumbled up projecting on the back of the screen when they talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it mumbled up, project on the
Yeah.
back of the screen.
'Cause
but
she's
through
saying all
over
that.
the sides, on like the wings or a voiceover, someone's spelling it out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like all the different drinks.
So are we keeping that then?
Yeah,
'Cause I'll
yeah,
write
that's a
down,
good start.
if I
That's
write
the
down the
start.
full on structure.
Yeah.
What was the opening though? You had a thing of the white backdrop.
Just a typewriter.
Just of some words or something, just
like,
so it's clear. Like
I think it should be like, like start off quite
Can we
slow.
get a sound effect of a typewriter as well?
Yeah,
That would be really
we'll be
cool.
able to.
You can do that on the film
you?
editing.
Yeah.
Right, and then
Not just cut out.
And then,
Have you got enough battery on it?
so, whiskey,
No, not just done.
WHISKY.
Is there anything next Thursday? Shall I change it to week view? I think go first. This time I can't do touch screens. Nuts. Definitely performance media in there before us.
so that is
How about room?
About 30 rooms.
It's like Elizabeth and Emma at the start, like a typewriter at the start, Elizabeth and Emma, mumble jumble words.
It's always free after 4 o'clock on a Tuesday.
What is?
Oh no, it's
Don't nod.
right. Okay. So then the next scene I've got after that
Yeah.
is sections of the monologues at the beginning, all their monologues at the beginning, all mixed up. So whether you do that,
It wouldn't be everybody hates me, it doesn't bother me.
yeah, I've got that further on,
Okay.
but you can put that in there or whatever.
I
The next
don't
one I
understand
had was the monologues, so you can mix them all up. People can start
Have you
like.
got page number for
It's
it?
literally the very start.
It's
You've got,
literally
you've got
like
James, Mary's and John's.
So
all
you
massive
take
monologue.
bits out of each one.
Yeah.
Because if we're not
whichever
having
bits we want.
characters now, it doesn't matter
Okay,
who
so
says
just
what.
mumble it up.
So you three,
Yeah.
so like say it was
I'll be
like
John.
Mary, John or something like
Yeah.
that. You all have a
Even
section
Emma's
of
got one a
monologue.
little bit here. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've put that on further
Oh,
down,
sure.
so whether you wanted that separately
Yeah.
or not.
Maybe we should have
And then
that
you can mix that
separately.
all up, so whether you're saying you're.
But the thing is,
speaking over her,
are we still
you know
having
what I mean?
are we still having the death in it though?
Yeah, at the end. Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
because-
Obviously, you've got to say if you want.
Because
at the end.
obviously, if we're not, these monologues aren't going to make sense really, because they're all pretty much about what happened that night, aren't they?
It will make sense. We'll turning the story round. Do you get it?
No,
Do it
you're saying
backwards.
that if we didn't have the death bit at the end,
Yeah,
it wouldn't make
yeah,
sense.
but I think we are
That's what
gonna
she's
have
saying.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
Because if our theme's
Yeah.
words, is that then changing the theme to loss and like death?
no.
I don't know. You can do it either way because you could carry on with the whole words thing, and you don't have to resolve it at the end because it's not about the story. It's
about the words being- but then-
or you could do the words thing, but interlink it with like words when lost.
I think you're going to have to
think-
have. It's all about
I know,
him
that's what I
dying,
mean.
isn't it? So I think you're going to have to have it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we could do that in like a physical way anyway.
You could do it either way because you could do it multimedia while
Yeah.
John does his monologue at the end with the candles.
Yeah.
Or you could do it physical theatre, or you could do it
Yeah.
in multimedia. on
Okay,
its
so let's
own.
just say. So let's say we're keeping it in.
So we'll leave that to. So what? Monologues kept in or out?
I think they're very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In.
And how do you want them? Like mixed up?
I think,
like
I think
voices.
I
until
don't
we
think-
mix it up, we're either going to know if it works or not.
Or not.
I don't think as well that we should have one person saying each like character's monologue. I think we
No,
should
that's
just pick out the
exactly-
important words,
Yeah.
important sentences, and then each just
Just
say
throw
what.
them
Yeah.
on stage pretty much.
I like voices, like different words and voices at the back of the stage. You know what I mean?
How long does this project have to be?
35.
Is it half an hour?
I think it might be half an hour to 45 minutes. It depends how many people are in the group. Right, and then the next one I've got after that is Emma's monologue where she says that everybody hates me, and I put like multimedia flashback of like a life still images.
So if
Could
it
maybe
hates
just
me, it
sing with
doesn't
the
bother me. I'm used
puppetry.
to
Or
it.
you could do something else with
My
it.
mum, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, my grandma, granddad, neighbours, I've never even met. They all hate me. I can't remember anything about it. I was out of it. I was only asked him for a quid, but because I had a bag nicked house, I meant to go home. I didn't have the tube fare. That's all. I asked him 20 quid or anything, just 1 quid. I said, "Can you lend me a quid?" He said, "Fuck off." Didn't even look at me. He could have given me the money. It was only a quid, £1.50, something like that. I could have got the tube, could have gone home, and everyone would have been fine. He shouldn't have spoke to me like that. I can't remember anything else. I was out of it. It was only a quid, something like that.
What do you want to do with that? Do you want to keep it in, or do you want to throw it backwards?
So have you got any ideas?
I want to keep it in.
Yeah?
Keep it
I
in.
think it's an important monologue, but
What do you think?
I don't know what to do.
What do you think we should do with it? Multimedia,
Unless we have on the
or just have one
multimedia on the
person
back,
on
then
the
hit like the actual scene taking place. So her approaching this guy and asking him for a quid, and then getting in a scuffle.
Yeah,
I like that,
maybe
but
could have
then-
the words back on the screen.
Or maybe we
something.
should take, you know, the whole thing that Dawn wants to do at the end, the whole image of on the multimedia of her going up and stabbing him. Maybe
do
we could
that
cut
there.
like a short section from it and
Fast
keep
play
replay it. Yeah. So it's
Oh.
like stab,
Like repeating,
yeah.
repetitive.
And like
while she's
from
saying
a
it.
different viewpoint as
And then
well.
at the end,
So from her
so
viewpoint,
good.
because
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end, if we have it like
Everybody
as
hates
filmed,
So the whole
so you can
story
see
would be
that,
at the end. She's
but
just
then
got
you can
shots
see
of
at
it.
the
Yeah.
end,
And then you see the whole story
snippet.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see a snippet of just the stab knife
Yeah,
going into
that's
him.
what I think.
That's so
Don't know how we're going to
good.
do that, but we can do
No,
it.
we can
I've
do
got
it.
fake
Tomato
blood at
sauce.
home.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're
Emma's,
gonna need a man, aren't we?
right, so Emma's will
We
get
can find a man.
We'll get
I can audition.
husband
We can
So
Stick
Emma's
little
monologue.
posters up around campus. Male actor needed.
Mark could do it.
No, I reckon it'd be good if it's someone.
Or Mark,
it-
who's
we
a
don't-
really good actor.
We
in
don't have to
Mark.
show them their faces either.
Not for the
If we
video,
just-
but
yeah, if we're just doing like the hand.
I really like that idea. Get a really long knife.
So multimedia replay of stabbing, basically.
Yeah,
So,
while she
but like
says-
if you do it like really quick, yeah.
We could actually just have a pillow and do
Yeah.
it that way and have it dressed up in
Like
a
you
shirt
could just do
and
it loads of different ways. You could have someone like stabbing, then you can do it from a different angle. Then you could do like a
Yeah.
cartoon one. You could do like loads
Yeah.
to highlight. I don't know. You can play with that.
Yeah.
Right, so the next one I got after that was a section on. This was the question thing. It was like a section on the letter, like doing something quite physical.
Is that when Mary gives her the hand of the letter?
No, just literally a section that we add around the letter.
Oh, just around the letter.